Okay, today we're going to talk about this little box that's not very big and fits inside an electrical panel. Next to a 10 amp circuit breaker if it's for lighting, or a 16 amp one if it's for an electric heater, for example, this little box has a name. It's called a timer switch, a time switch, or a programmable switch. You can call it whatever you want, and we'll be able to program it. Lighting, a water heater, a radiator, or an automatic garden watering system. Even your coffee maker can turn on every day at 7 AM if you want. It will do it for you, but without coffee or water in the maker, it can't do anything. But as you know, it's programmable. If you leave work at 6 PM and you want the heater to turn on at 5 PM, it will turn the heater on at 5 PM. Want your home lights on while you're away to make it look occupied? You can set it up for multiple days every day, just Wednesdays and Fridays, or several time slots per day. You set this up because you want a lighted sign. You'll be able to tell it to turn on at 8 AM and turn off at 7 PM, or if it gets dark earlier, to start at 5 PM and stop at 7:30 PM. Store closing. Set it up as you like. This is the digital version, but there's also an analog one. This model is Theban, but Hager, Legrand, and Schneider make them too. Choose any model you like. All links are in the description. For now, we'll install it on the demo panel behind me. You'll see, wiring and programming are very simple. I've connected a standard switch to show you how the switch works. To turn off a light, you do it manually by cutting the phase, you press the switch, and well, this one does the same thing, except instead of pressing the switch yourself, it does it automatically through programming. So, we install it in the panel. Note that this small module supports up to 16A for higher currents like 20A. A different installation is needed. I'm connecting it to a 10A, but the installation is the same for 10A or 16A. Well, we all have a switch at home. When you press it, the light turns on and off. And if I look at the back of the switch, I have two wires. One is red, the other is purple or orange. That's the light bulb's return. How does it work? We start from a 10A circuit breaker. We have the phase in red, the neutral in blue, and the ground in green and yellow. We run everything through a conduit. We get to the box, and we're supposed to attach the switch to the box. We pull out the phase wire, we connect it to the phase strip, then we take another wire, so the orange or purple return, strip number 1. We run that through another conduit. With the neutral in blue and the green yellow, that's the ground, bring that to the light fixture. The blue one, so the neutral goes on the neutral terminal, and the purple or orange wire goes on the phase terminal. And the ground, of course, you connect it to a ground terminal, and then you can control your light fixture from your switch. So, actually, we're just cutting the phase. Okay, well, for him, it's going to be exactly the same thing, except that instead of pressing a button, we're simply going to do some programming. It's perfect and works. I disassembled everything, including the small panel. He left because, to tell you the truth, I'm going to install this box at a client's place. He has a storage warehouse. It's just for storage. No office means no internet or Wi-Fi, so we can't use a smart bulb, even though that was our solution. No internet in the end, so this box will save us. We'll be able to set time slots with the days he wants, and we don't depend on the internet. If you have a vacation home, there's no internet box, so no Wi-Fi, no smart bulbs. Well, with this little device, you'll be able to set time slots and simulate a presence to avoid being robbed. You never know. Okay, so in terms of security, it can be useful. This video shows that this device exists and works perfectly. Connected devices also function flawlessly. But if you have old heaters that aren't programmable but still work, you can't just replace them overnight with connected heaters. The same applies to water heaters. Don't discard an old water heater. If it's not programmable, use this device to program it or choose the analog version for greater reliability. There won't be a screen, just a small hole where you push in pins. It works well and uses fewer electronics. We finished this module. This timer is available from Legrand, Schneider, Hager, and Teben. We'll see each other soon for more videos. Take care until then.